Okay, we're going live here. Shh. What's the matter? Right here. Come on. Sorry about that. Temporary technical difficulties with my dog. Here we go. Okay, wait. And how do I do the badges again? Is it too late? Do I gotta start all over again?
Uh-huh. You have to start over. You have to do it before you go on.
Okay. How do I do that?
Just go out, and then there's on the left. There's some little dots.
All right.
Pick the smaller one.
All right.
It'll say turn badges on.
I'm gonna do it again. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi, Doug and Rodrigo. Oh boy. Come here. Okay, hold on. View request. Okay, it's been a while. Ah! It was actually on the right side. It changes.
Was it on your right side?
It was on my right side.
That's very strange.
You're very strange.
So it was on my left.
Well,
Cheers.
I'll be. Cheers.
S-H-I-T.
That's high tea?
S-H-I-T.
Oh, right. It's S-H-I-T. I'm going to S-H-I-T my dog out the window right now. What's happening?
To hire a babysitter.
I know. I need a babysitter. Anybody want to come babysit my pooch? Anyway, how are you?
I'm dressed like a queen. It's queen night.
What? Who determined this?
I have my queen dress on.
Oh, I gotcha.
It doesn't have any sides.
Well, I can't see it. Stand up. Ooh, sexy mama. I like it. I'm not wearing any clothes. It looks like that.
Let me see.
I'm completely nude. I just wanted to know that.
I always say that when you know something's erotic, because you bump your nose on the screen of whatever you're looking at, trying to see.
Boom.
Yeah.
I'm glad everybody loves older women.
It's awesome.
That's what I'm. Oh my God.
What's not to love?
Hey, 1 second here. Someone's going in their cage. I'll be right back. I can't take it. I can't take it anymore. He's going in the cage.
Since I don't sing and dance, I guess I could just tell you a little story. So, once upon a time, there was an island in the middle of the Caribbean. And this island grew a really sexy, erotic resort. And this resort attracted people who were interested in a more open-minded, free-spirited, fly-your-freak flag lifestyle. And at first, this was called the Negril Beach Club. Does anybody, and it's about 40-something years old, does anybody know what I'm talking about?
Hedonism, to say the day. Are you talking about hedonism?
I was. I was telling a story about a little island in the middle of the Caribbean that grew a resort. Called the Negril Beach Club at first.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, I remember it. I think I remember that. Yeah.
Well, that was like 45 years ago or something.
And now it's just called straight up hedonism. Of course, we're not born yet. So anyway, I had some funny stuff to talk about with you.
Okay.
So cheers.
Cheers.
I got a very funny message, and I put it on my story, but I thought I'd reiterate the message because it was that funny. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. It was on Instagram, so I have to actually pull it up on this third technological. I'm doing three text things at once. Okay.
You're amazing.
I'm just so amazing. Anyway, okay, here we go. Let's see if I can find it here. Let's see. It was a message. And of course, everything is screwed up right now because no, I'm not allowing you to track my shit. Okay. Let me see if I can find this. Okay. So this guy said, I was just visiting one of my girlfriends and she had a picture of my dick on her living room wall. Should I be worried? What do you think? Would you guys be worried if you saw your dick on someone's wall?
Did it have a face attached to it?
I don't think so. So then I said, no way.
Are you sure it was his?
Yeah. He said it was his. Yeah. He said, I was flattered. I was kind of worried. I've had some crazy obsessive women. So should he be nervous? Fans out there in YouTube and Instagram land, you'd be flattered, Paul? Yeah. I mean, if it was a nasty looking dick, she probably wouldn't put it on her wall. So it must be, in her eyes, good.
Must be art.
It must be art. It's a work of art.
Was his name Art?
No.
Because I have art on my wall.
Well, that is a good point. Good point. Art on the wall. So yeah, I'd like to hear what everybody thinks about that story. It's awesome artwork, says Deadpool. How do we get onto all the porn stars that Rodrigo loves? We got Erica Lauren, Kendra Lust, Rita Daniels, and of course Nina Hartley. I have actually met the four of them.
That's pretty amazing.
Let's see if you can guess which one I didn't meet.
What were the names?
Erica Lauren, Kendra Lust, Rita Daniels, and Nina Hartley. Oh, we got a badge, by the way. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. I don't know. Who didn't you meet?
Thank you, Brady. I didn't meet Erica Lauren, who some people say I look like. I get all the time all these different porn stars. Even before I was involved in this world of sexuality, I used to get these people walking up to me and said, "Are you that porn star?" I'm like, "No. Why? What makes you think that?" No, I met Rita Daniels at one of the porn conventions. A-list incognito. I remember his name. Lucky.
He's funny. He says that the guy on the wall, he's really hung.
Totally.
He's hung.
Can you let him out, guys? Okay. The dog doesn't like being in. He doesn't like being out. He's enough to drive me crazy. Stephen loves KarenLee and Nancy. Thank you.
Thank you. Can they hear me?
They can hear you. Thank you. I think you can. Can you hear me? I guess you can. Anyway, so any other comments about having a dick on your wall?
I mean, it seems like, obviously just the dick is not really identifiable by anybody but the dick owner, probably. People that have had that know the dick well.
They know their own dick well.
But it does seem a little bit like it's crossing a boundary of privacy for a person.
Yeah, so I
You
think
know?
that's what he thought. He thought like that was a little too much for him, and yeah. I mean, I think I'd be like freaked out if I walked in and saw my vagina on the wall. Unless
Yeah,
unless
I mean,
unless it was a great wall of vaginas.
well, I bet they would have consented to have it shown. So I think it comes, for me, it always comes down to, did that person consent?
Doesn't sound like it. Although she obviously consented to have the picture, or he obviously consented to have the picture taken. But whether or not he expected it to be
Right,
a poster
how
size
she was
on the
gonna
wall.
use it probably wasn't revealed.
What are you saying here? Let's see. Oh,
I think if you're gonna send a dick pic or a private picture, you need to send a waiver first that says you will not use this in any public forum without my permission.
it is like something that I think everybody needs to worry about these days. You know, before you take a picture, chances are it would never be anywhere else but in terms of like, you know, the actual photo. You can't really copy it unless you have like some sort of Xerox machine or something in the olden days. But now,
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute, Brady. If a girl had his dick on the wall, he should name it Real Starry Night. LOL. Starry Night. What would you guys name your piece of art if it was on the wall?
I'll have to think about that.
And we got another. Oh God, we got another request, but we're not going to allow that.
How would you feel? I'll ask Mark. He just walked in. How would you feel if you went to a girl's house that you had known and that you had sent her a dick picture at some point in time, and all of a sudden that picture was framed and up on the wall in her living room?
Seems a little weird.
Seem a little weird. Would you be flattered?
He would not be. It's very creepy. So on to other questions here. Should I talk about politics on the first date? Says How Blair You.
Not if you want a second date.
I mean,
you might.
Yeah.
I guess you could do it and discover whether that person was completely on the other side of the fence.
Totally.
Might not want a second date.
Yeah.
So Hafid says we're beautiful older women.
Yeah, we got a lot of that older women and a lot of those I love Cougars right now.
Why do you have to qualify it with older?
It drives me.
If you lined 100 women up of all ages, would we not be beautiful anymore? We're only beautiful with older women.
Yes.
Are we not beautiful compared to younger women? I mean, I don't understand why the qualifier.
Why the qualifier? Does anybody understand
like,
why do you have to add?
For your age.
Yeah, like you really look thin considering you used to be fat.
Right. Wow, I love the one. Wow, you look great. You've lost weight.
Yeah. Or I love the one. You look good, but you look tired. Thank you. Fuck you very much.
Yeah, never tell a person they look tired. It's not a good idea.
No.
All right, here it comes.
Oh. Hey, Mark.
Howdy.
Hi, Nika.
Don't hurt anybody tonight.
Hi. Thank you, Hafid. Hi, Kwan. And never talk politics nor religion. Good idea. Yeah. So hi to everyone. It's a nice, lovely Thursday night here in Los Angeles. What's going on and where are you guys from and what's happening in your life besides you love Cougars?
It got cool up here. It was 100 and something degrees last week, and now it got down into the 60s. It's weird weather.
Well,
my naked sunbathing came to a screeching halt.
Yeah. What's up, ugly woman? No, that doesn't work. That's not much better. What's up, ugly woman is not much better. And that is enough that Hafid is now going to be blocked.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Nice seeing ya.
Unless ugly meant good, I don't think there was any need for him to be on our stream. Qualifier, better looking with age and more mature, not easily irritable, patient, more easygoing from STL, from St. Louis, says Deadpool. Well, thank you for those lovely compliments. It's 10:17 on a Friday for me. Whoa, Senka, where the hell are you?
Yeah.
You must be like
Australia. Says he doesn't understand the labeling for older, younger, but it's kind of standard among men. It won't stop it.
Just stop it. Stop
Just
it.
You know, it's such an easy thing to make a decision, because we make decisions for ourselves all the time. We decide we're going to quit smoking, or we decide we're not going to run that red light, or we decide, you know, what we're going to have for dinner.
Right.
We decide we should probably pay a bill. I mean, we make decisions all day long.
Right.
Why can't you decide to be more kind?
I'd like to know that, because on TikTok I've been blasting some people for saying rude things. It's like,
you know what?
why? It's like, why?
People get off. I think they are the ultimate cowards
Yeah.
in life,
Right.
who sit behind a screen and criticize people who are putting themselves out there to entertain, to teach, to provide something of value in the world, or just to make you laugh.
Or what if they're just on TikTok? They're just people like wanting to talk to their world. You don't even have to do anything to entertain. Anyway, I feel like they get their jollies out of riling people up. And what happens with me is none of those people upset me, because my mother always told me, consider the source. And since I don't know them, I'm considering the source to be mentally ill.
Yeah. So people, guess what? You've all been put in the mentally ill category. I just put them in they have a severe case of assholishness.
Assholishness, yes. How Blair are you? I'm 31. Do women think that's still young and vulnerable? And I find myself jealous of 18 to 25-year-old men. I don't really think you need to be worried about it. You're still very young. You're just over the 6 years over when your brain is formed time. So don't worry. You're actually in prime time.
It just keeps getting better. You know, what would it be like? Here's another decision people can make. What would it be like if you liked yourself and your age and your weight and your skin color
and your job
and your life today exactly as it is, and didn't give a shit what anybody else thought?
I wish someone had told me that back when I was younger, because I did not realize that I didn't have to care about what people thought. I mean, that was part of me, because my mom was very concerned about what people thought. Even though I just told you she's the one who told me that consider the source. It's kind of hypocritical, I guess. No, maybe not. Anyway.
Maybe she struggled with it herself. She wanted you to be better, do better.
Okay. Nika, I'm vulnerable to Karen, TBH. Okay, you're very vulnerable to me. That's sweet. Okay. But the point we're talking about right here is, do you really need to care about what people think? Because we can all die tomorrow with the fucking world of the planet on fire the way it is. I mean, I just saw this movie. I don't want to bum everybody out, but if you watch this movie on Netflix, I did a TikTok video about this too. It's mind-boggling how close we are to destructing. So everybody needs to plant a tree. If you guys want to do one thing for Nancy and I, plant a tree. If you don't have the soil or the seeds, then go and donate to one of these organizations that plants trees, because we need to get our rainforest back up and running again. And thank you.
So bad.
It's not just the fires; it's the whole fucking world. The movie was horrifying. I'm 33 years old, and I have always been attracted to older women, 40 plus. I love how they out themselves out there, and they know what they want, and they don't play games. And hence my book.
Isn't there a book like that?
There's a book called Fuck Games Day Cougars. Good evening to you, awesome. David. Fuck Games Day Cougars. It's on Amazon. Everything you always want to know about cougars and cubs and the relationship between men and women of age gaps is right here in this book. Go get it. It's on I always say PDF, but it's actually what I'm trying to say. It's on digital, you're going to get the Kindle copy, or you can get the paperback. Paperback has a lovely picture of myself on the cover.
So cute.
So now that we've taken a commercial break for Fuck Games Day Cougars, what's new in your life?
I'm drowning and
she's drowning.
Getting all the last minute prep things done for the event. I've sold more rooms.
Oh my God.
So I'm still selling rooms.
If anybody still wants to go to hedonism and see Nancy in the raw,
in the flesh,
in the flesh, go to hedonism. Go to her, Nancy, Dr. Nancy or no, Dr. Is it Lifestyle Events or Dr. Nancy's?
Just go to Dr. Nancy Sutton Pierce ELR.
Did you hear that? Dr. Pierce ELR. You will be able to join her and a group of fun-loving people that go with her.
Got a great mix of people. The energy's high. We've got some really fun extra things planned. Since we have 12 couples going, I've got a special session for couples on intimacy and
Ooh, baby.
intimate communication. And so my dear friend is going to teach it with me, which is awesome.
Who might that friend be?
That might be Apollo.
Oh, I met Apollo. What a sweetheart.
Yeah.
It'd be a fun class.
Yeah, so that'll be really fun. And then we're doing a takeover at Rick's Cafe in Negril, which has like the best sunset view in all of Jamaica.
I want to go.
Stunning. Yeah, we have cliff diving. We're taking over this.
Wait, are you gonna cliff dive?
No, I've watched too many people get hurt.
Yeah, it does not look like something I would enjoy.
For people that aren't in like really great shape and dive on a regular basis.
Right. Not if you don't want to kill yourself. Is anybody, but it is fun to watch the natives do it that have been doing it since they were born. You know, they know how to do it. Has anybody cliff dove before? And that's on here. Any cliff divers? Anyway, we are open to anything that you guys want to talk about tonight, as long as it's respectful and not dickish and not asshole-ish.
Assholedness, yeah. So let's see. I try not to care what other people think, but I care about what IG models think. Well, I mean, they only think because you support them. So they'll give you whatever. Oh, here's Dragonfly.
Hi, Dragonfly. Pure Orgasmic Love.
But that's her name's Dragonfly.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
We do
Dragonfly,
have.
this is Karen. Karen, this is Dragonfly.
Hi, Dragonfly.
Dragonfly is a phenomenal woman.
I like phenomenal women. I like phenomenal men too. Speaking of phenomenal men, we got a question from How Blair You. He just asks, I totally want to get over my crush. I like my best friend's wife. Can't stop thinking about her. Whee, you know what you call playing with fire there? That's called playing with fire, How Blair You. Be very, very careful. I have friends that have lost their relationships because of this. Like the best friends fucking each other and the other people not knowing about it. That's not good. Now, if that's your relationship, you have an open relationship and you're swingers and you're in the alternative lifestyle, that's one thing. But it doesn't sound like that's the case, How Blair You. So if you've got a crush that you haven't acted on yet, go find somebody else to crush on. That's what I recommend. What do you have any other recommendations, or does any other people that are on this live stream think that it's a good idea to get involved with your best friend's wife?
I have a zillion questions like, is he in a partnership already? Is he single? And because I think sometimes if you're a single guy and you've got a couple friend that have a great relationship, you become envious of the relationship. You become envious of the love that she may be giving the guy, and you think you're in love with the person, but you're really in love with the love that they're giving someone else.
Oh,
you would like that love yourself. So maybe your partner, if you have a partner, maybe you need to have a. I don't
think How Blair You has a partner. I think he does crush on his best friend's wife, and maybe you're right. Maybe it's a relationship that he crushes on more than it's actually the wife. But whatever the case may be, try to make it happen with you. Get a crush on someone that you want to be with.
Somebody else, not your partner's wife.
Right. Not your best friend's wife. Not your best friend's wife. Thank you for the compliments and that we both have great teeth.
Thank you.
Always seem to, what does this mean? We never fight, always happen to agree on everything. Oh, I'm sorry. I've been in an awesome relationship for 4.5 years. I'm 38 and she's 53. Woohoo.
Awesome.
Deadpool. We love to hear about that. And, the reason I think it's so important to be open-minded to that is because there's so many of the reverse where an older guy with a younger girl, and no one looks twice about it. But when you're with an older woman, it always seems to be like a double standard, which shouldn't be. It's all about the people, not the age and not the number. Yeah, how
Sabrina
Blair
says
you
crushing
is
on-
single, and I'm so jealous of their love, and she's very sexy. So you're right.
Yes.
Yes. Trust
I
me,
would
how
say-
Blair you, she's got her issues too. Everybody's got issues. Everybody's got baggage. You can
Well,
find
I think what he needs to understand that the way he's feeling has really nothing to do with her. It's what he's needing in life. So I would say get out there and find somebody that's a good match for you, that you can build that kind of relationship with, that will love you like you want to be loved and deserve to be loved.
and you will
Yeah,
find that.
don't
Don't get,
waste your time hanging around them.
well, he can waste his time hanging around the couple, but don't let that be your, don't let that be your goal. Don't, make sure you give some time for establishing your own relationships.
Yeah, that's a
let's-
good idea.
Should,
So
here-
Brittany says he has a bad habit of crushing on married women.
yeah, because
what
you
do
know
you
what, you're safe then, because you don't really have to take that risk when you crush on someone that you know you can't have. So it's the fear of intimacy.
I know many men, many younger men, 30s, 40s, who intentionally want to have girlfriends that are married, in the open lifestyle. They want married girlfriends because they don't have to be responsible for them. They have a husband that they can go home to and have a life with and build a family with. They don't have to feel responsible for that. They don't have to meet their emotional needs other than when they're having that time together.
Yeah,
So
exactly
that's-
what we're talking about. There's probably lots of deep-seated reasons there. Nika says, should I have my life together before going for an older woman? I'm 26 and currently unemployed. I just don't think really it matters. I mean, I think you have to have your life together at some point for yourself. What do you think?
I mean, when do we ever feel like we have our life together?
Let's see. I think my life is going to be together 10 years from now when I'm like, 73.
What does that even mean? What does that look like to you? What is having your life together? I think it's more important to have your head together to some degree, where you at least know kind of who you are and what your priorities are. You've developed some insight into being a compassionate individual. You've developed some good communication skills, like how to listen.
Well, I
And,
think what he's asking also has to do with, will older women hold him accountable for being, at the top of their game in all these different areas, as opposed to younger women who expect that, some guys, young, that he's not going to have much going on. I think older women are going to be a little more compassionate to you than maybe younger women could be sometimes, because they aren't making those expectations on you. There could be a lot of reasons. Don't know about best friend's wife, but with me, it's always a friend's mom. Oh, Sanka says, don't know about the best friend's wife, but with me, it's always the friend's mom. Another very risky situation there when you're going after your friend's mom. So you got to have some standards with your friends. Like, there's so many. I'm going to give you another one of my mother's sayings. Tomorrow's her birthday, so I'm going to give you all her sayings. Fill in the blank. Blank is like a bus. You miss one, you catch another. Men, or if you're a man, women, are like a bus. You miss one, you catch another. They're, just don't have a type. You just, like.
But I don't necessarily agree with that, because I think people aren't all the same. If you don't, first of all, if you don't know what really matters to you, you're not going to attract people that are going to match with you. Or if you're out there trying to be something you're not, and you're a pretender, you're going to attract people that are attracted to that.
Yeah,
persona,
exactly. Yeah,
really.
you don't want to take a girl or a woman out on a first date to some fancy restaurant that in your head it's going to take you months to pay off. So just be yourself, be real, be honest, and just if you're getting your shit together, That's attractive to anybody. If you're doing stuff to make your life better.
Well, here's something that somebody said or I read years ago that really stuck with me. If you don't love yourself as you are, what makes you think anybody else will?
No, that sounds like another one of my mom's sayings. I always think if you don't think you're funny, who's going to think you're funny?
You
Hello.
crack yourself up.
I do. I spend my life cracking myself up. When I listen to my own podcast, I laugh at myself. So
I make myself cry.
oh, that sounds like an Ariel Speedwagon song. I make you laugh and you make me cry. I believe it's time for me to fly.
I was listening. I have my music in my phone, and I have podcasts and stuff kind of mixed in. I was driving, and all of a sudden, this talk came on, and I was thinking, oh, that sounds interesting. And halfway through, I realized it was me.
Did you agree with the person talking? Did they give you excellent advice?
I was so touched by what she was saying.
You started crying and what you were saying? That is the best.
Tears streaming down
Oh my God.
Shit, I just made myself cry.
All right. That is hilarious.
Isn't it hilarious? I know. And then I made myself laugh because I was so stupid crying listening to myself talk. But it was so good. I'll find it.
Yeah, I'd like to hear what was so
really
meaningful to you about what you said. I'm sure we can find. Was it on Sex Talk with My Mom, my podcast?
No, it was just me doing a little talk because Mark, like I said, he's interviewed me thousands of times.
Oh, I see.
Just doing a little brief talk about something that was important to me. So I did this little thing, and it's on my phone. Anyway, I hadn't heard it. I don't remember when I did it. That's how long ago it was.
Right.
And so I'm listening to this, and it's like, wow, that's good.
That sounds really bright and intelligent.
Well, then I
Who the hell is that
recognized-
bright woman who was so articulate that I'm listening to? Oh, it's me.
Damn, she's good.
She's good. Man, I gotta listen to her more often.
Did she have a show?
Is she a wild woman with wine by any chance?
I was like, I gotta look her up.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you something interesting. I don't know why. It is totally switching our gears here. But now that everybody's going out into the world again, it's funny because like the other day I was going to smoke a joint with someone and I'm thinking, does that person have herpes? Should I care if that person has herpes?
Yeah.
Will it affect me? Will I get herpes if I smoke a joint with someone else? These are questions that I would like to know.
Yeah, I mean, it's a virus, so if they have an active herpes, they could get it on your, if they're, I assume that they're using their mouth.
What do you think, they're smoking a joint through their vagina? Okay.
People can
So
breathe
much for
through
that
their
intelligent
vagina.
woman on the radio you heard.
We learned last week in our show that you breathe through your vagina, right?
Oh my God. Last week we discussed breathing through your vagina. This week we're getting herpes. We don't know where that's coming from. It could be coming under your armpit.
Oh my
Do
God,
not hit
that's
that blunt. That shit. Okay, your lip has some shit on your lip. I'm staying away from a herpes.
Don't get the shit on your lip.
Well, the other question is, don't smoke joints with any porn stars. Nailed. The other question is, what type of herpes?
Doesn't matter. Herpes is herpes.
The difference between love and herpes is that herpes lasts forever.
Herpes is there's two different kinds. There's many. There's
One and two.
But there's dozens of different kinds. But the two that we talk about, herpes simplex 1 and 2, you can get them anywhere.
So the question is, though, even if the cold sore is not there, I read that 2 or 3 days before a cold sore is there, you can be symptomatic.
Well, you can ask them, do you have any tingles around your mouth?
Have you had tingles? And have you? What about if they're taking?
You take Valtrex.
Right. If they're taking Valtrex on a regular basis.
Yeah, then go for it.
Then smoke that doobie. Looking forward to summer. Hope we can travel soon. Okay, Byron, I agree. Just be careful who you're smoking joints with. I remember I smoked in Amsterdam. They had I went to this bar. This was years ago before it was even legal anywhere here. And they gave me a bong and I was sharing it with all these people. And the weed got me so paranoid. I think it was like hash, that I started thinking everybody had herpes in the bar. I was so nervous.
Can I have a bottle of Beltrex, please?
Bottle of Eltrix. Let's see. What do you guys have to say here? Hello from Spain. And let's see. All right. Is it easier for women to play hard to get? I try to act like I'm not interested, but it doesn't seem to work. I never like to play games. That's the older women thing. Main thing, don't play games. If you're interested.
There's a really great book about that. Have you heard of that book?
Fuck games, date cougars. I was reading this really great book and I realized, I wrote it. Shit.
Yeah, my friend. I need to get a hold of that author.
I gotta get this author on my podcast. It's great.
I'd like her autograph.
I gotta bring her friend on too. Fuck games, fate cougars. I like that. Fuck games, fate cougars. Oh, date cougars. Oh, okay.
That was a boo-boo.
Maybe not. Hey, we love when people go just hey. What else you got to say?
You know what?
Another one of my mother's sayings. My mother also said hay is for horses.
Hay is for horses.
My mother, if she only knew how many times she's quoted on this live stream.
So when I get haze all the time, and I just block them. It's like if you were that uninteresting,
yeah,
that's all you got. You expect me to come run into your hay? You know what you can do with your hay?
What can you do?
You can stick it where the sun don't shine.
Stick it where the sun don't shine. That was my dad that would say that. Okay, I was going to read you some other lovely, nice lines that I've gotten on TikTok, but then
Brady wants to know if you read that book and it made you cry.
That's right. Did you read that book and made like to listen to both of you? You both are great. Thank you, Dom D.
Thank you.
D and Dom D. Woo. I wonder if that's where you got. Can you tell that I didn't eat much today because I'm like, woo.
I know you've had like 3 sips.
3 sips, and that's all it takes for lightweight KLP. I'm glad to see you. I'm just blushing, wondering what's the topic about today. Well, so far we've discussed.
It's about being a queen.
It's about being a queen. A queen.
What does being a queen mean to you?
Yes. And do you fear getting herpes from joints?
I have my queen dress on.
And your queen red lipstick.
Yes, I did. I put my red lips on for you. My queendom.
Karen, do you have a strain of choice?
I'm creating a whole week.
Yes.
That is a queendom. It's a queendom.
If you want to see Nancy in the queendom land, go to see her at exotic lifestyle events.
Believe me, I am the queen.
She's the queen.
I'm surrounded by queens.
And she will use her power.
Queens, and it's amazing.
His history teacher used to sing them all the time. That Queen Karen, may I be your loyal subject? Sure. All right. Karen, do you have a strain of choice that you like to smoke? Yes. I used to love Girl Scout cookies. I haven't seen that in a while. So I don't like the downer kind that you're just like vegging and you're falling asleep onto your couch type of thing. And I also don't like to be hyper as fuck because then I think I get totally paranoid. So I like a little hybrid. What's her website? What's your website?
drnsp.com.
drnsp.com.
Look to the far right that says all events, the tab. And it's the second one down, exotic lifestyle retreats. And there's video testimonials. Have you watched those?
I have not.
There's video testimonials. There's written testimonials for ELR. There's written testimonials for the intimacy retreats. There's my team on there, so you can read all about them and see their pictures. and all kinds of stuff.
So check it out if you're interested at all, and not just this event, but maybe in future events, because
Yes.
she puts a lot of effort into these, and one of these days, Queen Karen's going to go there. Karen's
Yeah,
loop.
I'm not getting any younger in chronologically.
Yes.
So I'll specify that.
So you don't know how long she's going to be doing these events.
Yeah, I don't know how many more years I'll do these.
I was thinking about that. I don't know if I have the energy to do it. I'm going to
You have
walk.
the energy to go.
Saturday night, I'm walking the red carpet for a friend of mine's event. He's hosting an event for speaking up for young gay homeless people. And I'm thinking, do I have the energy to walk down the red carpet? That means I got to find the right outfit. I got to get my hair done. I got to make it done. It seems like a lot of work. Karen's loopy from all the ball tricks. I have never taken ball tricks, although who knows? I may have to soon.
Yeah, the events are amazing. If you can, I'm working on next year's already. So I'll be looking for next year. So I will do it again another year because our momentum is crazy this year. Just absolutely off the charts.
Yeah. Oh, so, shoot. What did I do here?
I know, but we're looking down your shirt.
Now I got half my head is cut off. What the hell? There we go.
Wrong?
There we go. I got a bunch of stuff going on here. I don't know. I was racing like the wind trying to get everything together. It's just since I have this new puppy, it's like everything is on chaos.
So we have to remember to give ourselves a little few minutes to sign off tonight. So we cut off.
Good point. Yes, we have.
Like Bob it.
Yeah, we have 15 minutes. If you've got important, exciting, ridiculously informative questions that you want asked, answered.
So, Brady, if you want to come next year,
book it.
You gotta just make a commitment because I set it up so people could put cheap deposit down in the summer, and then you've got 10 months to pay for it. So it has to be paid by April of 2022. But let me tell you, for men and women who go, couples who go, it's life-changing, and it creates a unit of people that just want to keep coming back to be with each other. There's a group of probably about 30 out of there's some 60 people going this time. So probably about 30 of us have been traveling together.
I can't believe there's 60 people going. That's wild.
Yeah.
So if you want to be part of the 60, you got to go to Dr. Nancy Sutton Pierce, ELR on Instagram.
Yep,
check
or
her out.
drnsp.com.
Or drnsp.com and check it out.
Yeah.
And anyway, back to the question at hand. Do you have any questions that you want answered? Because I'm in charge of the timing right now, and the time is running out. And then all of a sudden, Instagram just said, "Fuck, you're done."
TikTok.
Put that payment down. Thank you for the compliments on my cleavage.
Yes, you've got nice cleavage.
I got nice cleavage. I'm sporting some cleavage today because I got to keep up with you.
Mine's hiding in here.
What up, ma? What's cracking? You fine ass, you bae. How you doing this evening? Well, there's a lot of shit going on in that statement. We're doing fine. But thank you for whatever that was.
A cracking is fine.
Cracking your ass fine. Thank you. Even though you can't see my ass. Anyway, any other questions that need to be answered? Because like we said, we're winding down here. We're winding down, and
one of the classes I'm teaching is it's how to please a vulva owner.
I am one of those vulva owners.
Are you a vulva owner?
As far as I know, I'm a vulva owner.
So people that appreciate vulva owners and own a vulva, I'm teaching a class on your yoni in you to thy yoni be true.
I love that. For those of you who don't know what a yoni is, it's a vulva. Is it? I think it's a vulva, right? And a luna, or wait, a luma and a yoni, or wait, what's the other one called? Stick your what in your yoni?
Oh, that's a
someone's drinking too much
Okay,
vino.
I just had a brain fart.
Brain fart.
So
Yoni and a Luna. Luna and a Yoni.
No.
Change the oil and rotate the
No
tires.
Luna.
What the fuck? It's not a Luna.
it's a lingam.
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 You all have either you have a lingam or a Yoni. One of the no.
It says change the oil and rotate the tires in your vulva.
Yeah. I learned that technique years ago, and it's a secret thing I have. Ooh, it's a little secret. A Volvo. A Volvo.
Those are, don't make them secret. Don't keep them secret.
Let's
man.
hear,
Let 'em
Robert.
out.
Robert, tell us your secrets.
You gotta share those things because there's people that need to know those secrets.
You need to know the secrets of the Volvo, the Una, the Luna. Hi, Karen.
Or the yoni and the lingam.
Or the Yoni and the Lingam. The Lingam and the Yoni. Many guys don't know how to do anything like that.
You're
Well,
right.
I would recommend some books. Start with my favorite book. She Comes First. Always
women
start with
does
that one.
yoni exercises while men need to practice Kegel exercises. Well,
We women need to practice Kegel too.
yeah, that's all. It's all Kegel. We both have Kegel muscles.
Robert
It's called.
Robert has decided to
Geocock.
Robert's sharing his secrets. It's basically jacking off the women's blank. I don't
Not
know if
really.
that's basically you have maybe part
I
of the
don't think
secret.
that's basically it.
You got part of
Yeah.
you got a little part of the secret.
You got
But
tweezers.
There's a there's a more than that little jacking off the
There's
woman's.
a whole lot more than that.
You know, that's a part of it. We weren't going to deny that has to be touched, but there's a lot more going on than that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about Girl Scout cookies, Deadpool? You seem to be very knowledgeable about weed.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I wonder if there's going to be any weed smoking down in Jamaica.
Usually there's a little. Yeah.
That's where I had my freak out experience. I was in Jamaica and I smoked some weed on a raft ride, and I saw, in my mind, I saw police around every tree that we were going floating. We're floating by. There's a policeman looking at me. He's going to arrest me. I'm like, oh no.
That's the only place I've smoked in the last 30 years. And I've only done that like 2 times.
And did you have any kind of paranoia?
No, I just don't really like it.
Does it make you
I
paranoid?
like to be sober. I like to be, a cacao, a glass of wine, 2 maybe. That's it. I like to be sober because I like the full experience of whatever I'm experiencing.
I just heard something interesting about wine and penises.
Yeah, is it like whiskey?
We talk about it. We talk about it on our podcast. A little bit of alcohol actually helps the blood flow. Not a lot,
Yes.
but a little bit helps. So,
Yes. And a little bit more than a little bit. Great.
thank you, David. Good night. Sweet dreams to you. Sweet dreams to
Right.
everybody that's leaving us right now. Oh, yes, I know, but you were saying you all were leaving, so I was trying to tell the technique before you got offline. Oh, I'm glad to hear you know that there's more to it than just whacking off a clit. I'm 20 and I want to be in a relationship with a woman your age. Is that possible? Anything is possible. I know that's from the movie or something. I don't know where I heard it.
I don't, if you think that you just want to be in a relationship with a person a certain age, you're probably going to get very frustrated in life. Why don't you just try to figure out what qualities of a person you're attracted to and seek people with those qualities and forget about the age crap. I mean, really, it's irrelevant.
Very, very good thinking. But I mean,
If you want a relationship,
is it
you know,
possible?
just-
Is the question though? Is it possible if he's attracted to women that are our age? Is it possible that someone our age would go for someone 20 and anything is possible?
anything's possible.
The
So
whole
Brady's done
world
his
is your
research.
oyster.
No, Dr. Nancy, wine does not create whiskey. He's done his research.
And there's nothing wrong with
The truth is-
fantasizing.
The truth is, all alcohol will cause whiskey dick.
Eventually.
Because
if you-
yeah. If you drink too much.
Has anybody on this live stream on YouTube or on Instagram had whiskey dick? These are questions I need to know. Beautifully, well, I totally think so. Pay attention to who is attracted to you. Oh, that's interesting, Alice. Thank you, Martin. Very complimentary people here. All right. We're going to be cut off soon. So I just want to thank you all for stopping by and spending time with us.
And don't forget, we have badges.
And we have badges. We got one badge today. Thank you, Brady.
99 cents. Yeah,
Brady gave us a $3.49. Thank you for the badges. We like those stinking badges.
It's just a way to say thanks for being here every week after week after week, and hanging out with us and answering our questions and bringing us some maybe new tidbit. I get comments after the shows every week about something new someone has learned.
Yes, and if you learn something, put it in the comment section below on YouTube or on Instagram. I would love to know what you learned. Badges or badges.
Robert.
We love
got the badges covered.
We love the badges, but we will like badges right now. Thank you, Alice, for saying that the stream is cool. We have a cool stream.
So Brady says, remember that I told him to write down the qualities of woman I like, not physical, and it has affected him a lot. Excellent.
Oh, someone else is listening to your lovely voice chattering away. Thank you, Robert.
That's awesome. It'll make your life.
Thank you, anal penetrator.
Have so much more meaning. Can
I just question as to why anal penetrator would call himself this? This is a very.
Maybe he likes his bottom penetrated.
He likes something with the anus. But I just wonder why you'd call yourself that. Oh, we got more badges, Robert. Thank you. Look how excited we get. Woo!
Thank you. Woo!
We got badges.
Karen, cheers to badges.
Let's cheers. Badges.
Cheers.
Badges. We don't need those stinky badges. Yes, we do. I'm talking to myself. I've lost it.
We can call them badges.
We're going to call these badges. Okay, so if you would like to contribute to badges, go over to our Instagram page and contribute to
the website, badges.
Forget Wild Woman with Wine. Our new name is Badges with Badges. Thank you for supplying them, Robert and Brady. We have now $7.
We're going to start creating a new product called Badges for Badges, and it's like if you're a Girl Scout, if you used to be a Girl Scout and you want a badge, we can make one for you. If you're a queen, we can make a little crown badge for your badge.
Okay. Well, we got some answers as to why anal penetrator calls himself that, and he says it's all Greek to me. Aha. And apparently Robert's name used to be the Shocker. And I'm glad that you went to Robert, because the Shocker could be very traumatic if no one knows what's happening.
Yeah. And the anal penetrator is a great dating superhero name.
Right. And Megan says I would probably wear a badge on my jacket.
There you go. So
a badge.
Vulva badges. Because, we got to make, or I think we should make clitoris badges, and it says "Get clitoris."
Get clitoris.
We approve clitorisy.
We want you to be literate in your clit knowledge.
Yes. Become fully clitoris.
Now you might say, why do I need to know about a clit when I got a dick? Because if you know about a clit, your dick is going to be happy.
A dick used to be a clit.
Right. And a dick without a clit is like a day without sunshine.
Cunning linguists, we are, yes.
Yes, we are. Megan, you are a wordsmith. Cunning linguist.
Neither one of us have had much food in our bellies today. But our creative juices are flowing.
Oh, we're flowing over here. We're flowing.
And so when your creative juices flow, you need a product that my friends sell at the Sexy Lifestyle, and it's waterproof blanket. Go to Amazon.
Oh, I have one of those.
And get your waterproof
Get your fuck blanket. You guys should make badges, t-shirts, and sell them on Sex Talk with my mom.
I think we should.
We're gonna do that.
Get a badge for your badge.
We got a sneaky freak over here. Sneaky freak pillow. It looks backwards though. What does it look like backwards? It looks like.
It looks like see.
What do you guys think about the concept of just the tip? Alice, did you know that there's a segment of our show called Just the Tip?
Yeah.
You've been listening to our podcast.
I got a nickel for every time I've heard that.
Just the tip. We're giving you tips. Just the tip. Okay, so we're gonna
what's
be
disappointing is when they say just the tip, and that's the whole thing.
Yeah, that's very sad. Yeah, but I've had people saying, "Let me just put it in just the tip." No. Just the tip can get you is in danger zone as well as the whole damn shebang. Anyway, you guys, we love you and we hope to see you next week. Actually, next week we're going to be together.
Yes. So next week, Karen and I will be in Los Angeles and Hollywood together at the same time in the same place.
And it's going to be
out
wild.
Maybe, if depending on the weather. And having a glass of wine and talking to you guys side by side. So tune in next week, 5 p.m. Thursday.
5 p.m.
What's
Thursday, Pacific Standard Time, which means Central Time that's 7 p.m., which means Eastern Time that's 8 p.m. Look at how brilliant I am.
That is June 17th. Oh.
June 17th. I'm ready. June 17th. Unbelievable. Well, Anyway, we love you guys, and we hope that we see you again. And again, if you haven't already followed us on all social media, please do, especially on. Oh, thank you, Pico 84 for the badges.
For another badge. We
3 badges.
Appreciate that. It is like just a sweet thank you, and we really appreciate those.
This is me doing a happy dance. Happy dance.
Are you doing a happy dance?
Love your vulvas. Thank you, Robert. We love our vulvas.
We do love our vulvas.
I do love. Do you love your dick? We love our vulvas. Yeah. So we're on all social media. I'm on TikTok, going like TikTok craze right now. If you want to find me there,
you are the TikTok queen.
I am the TikTok queen, at least of my age group. That's for damn sure. Not a lot of competition. Actually, there are quite a few of older women just joining TikTok, and men, and we're having a blast over there. So you should check it out. It is fun. Tickety tock. So if you guys haven't joined us there, and don't forget about still not too late to join Nancy and her gang over at the Exotic Lifestyle Retreats, which is
still
coming
selling
up.
Rooms, so
selling rooms. Check it out on her website or check it out on Instagram, and you will be a member of the team.
It'll be a life-changing week.
Guaranteed to change your life.
For the better.
The better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep your badge sweet and neat. Thank you. We will keep it sweet,
Yes,
sweet,
I will.
neat, and tidy.
Tidy. Yes. We got a waxing appointment coming up before Jamaica. So
Oh, thank you for sharing this with me.
You're welcome.
I was very concerned about the
I knew.
the grooming down there. I want to make sure everything is pristine when you go there.
And today is my friend Kisha's birthday. Happy birthday, Kisha, out there. She's the best.
Happy birthday to you. We are talking about generosity. A virtuous woman receives in her home a homeless child as a result of the cold. Thank you. He comes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next week, we'll be together. So tune in Thursday, June 17th. 5 p.m. Pacific time. Karen and I will be here. This show will be up on my website on YouTube on the Sex Host Doctor or Dr. Nancy Sutton Pierce. You can watch it there. You can watch it on Karen's IGTV. We're excited to be here with you guys. We look forward to seeing you next week. Karen, I love you, and I can't wait to see you in person.
I love you too. And I love all of you. Bye.
Have a good night.
Bye. Bye, guys and girls.